Capricorn, I hope you're all well. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. And this is your general tarot and oracle card reading for the month of February for Sun, Moon and rising signs of Capricorn. So being a general reading, it will cover all aspects: love, money, career, whatever comes up that's important for you to know about. I try to cover all situations, whether you're single, partnered up, working or not working, and just provide you with a good overall view of what energies are at play at different times of the month, so you know what to expect. And you have Mercury retrograde for the first couple of weeks of the month of February in your second house of finances. So during the first couple of weeks of February, it might be a good idea not to make any important financial plans, if at all possible. And I encourage you to watch your rising sign as well, because we have this stellium happening, rare stellium, where there's 3 or more planets in the one house, and that's in your house of finances as well. So if you know your rising sign, it can affect your rising sign more than your sun sign. So we'll get started with your reading. Oracle message for our Capricorns, please, for the month of February. And you have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So there might be some karmic energy that you need to break free of, Capricorn. And I might have a look in her book to see if there's any more information you might need to know. So it says here, we can carry emotional trauma in our luminous field or aura for up to 7 generations back. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often they are not even ours to begin with, but we do not know another way of being, so we continue playing out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal, and energy is freed up. So now is the time to shake off this energy and dream a new future into being. So that sounds like quite a complex matter. So involving past life regression and all that sort of thing. So you probably need to go to a healer, I would say, to do that properly, Capricorn, and you probably need to look up more information online if you want to look into it further. And you also have starseed, what lights you up. And whether or not you believe in the starseed concept is totally up to you, but this card is saying what makes you feel inspired, what makes you want to get up in the morning, that sort of thing. So we'll get an Ocean Stargate Oracle card for you. Follow your intuition. People are waiting for you Make contact with the ones in your visions. This might be something to do with the ancestral healing. Maybe your ancestors are trying to get a message through to you as well. I might get another one, see what comes out. Divine alchemy. It's time to manifest your thoughts into actions, as they're very powerful, and right now they are important. So that's similar to the Magician card, I guess. So I'll get you a Wisdom of the Oracle, and then we'll get into your tarot. Wisdom of the Oracle card for Capricorn. New life. So new life, new beginnings. Maybe new love for some of you as well. And fresh inspiration, like the Starseed card spoke of. And number 39 adds up to 12, which reduces that back down to 3. And 3 is all about creativity and self-expression as well. So I had a look in her book about that one, and it is creativity, like I said before. Art, inspiration, fruition and manifestation, which all the other cards spoke of as well. And it says you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions and actions. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So there's some great messages to start off your reading, Capricorn. We'll get into your tarot now. You have some further guidance for our Capricorns, please, for the month of February 2021. Time is just flying by. So your first card out is the lovely Six of Materials. Very happy card. And then you have the Two of Emotions, or the Two of Cups. And the Four of Voices, or the Four of Swords. The Magician, number 1. The Two of Voices, another 2. So you might want to look up angel number 22. And 2s can be all about balance and also having choices to make. And then you have the Muse of Materials, which is one of her extra cards. And they're sort of like all the court cards on steroids. And we'll get another one for there. And you have the Muse of Emotions as well. And on the bottom was the Queen of Cups. Very nurturing, loving energy. Opening your heart to new experiences. And I'm just going to get another card for the Six of Materials. What gift is coming in for Capricorn here, please? Okay, so you have the Four of Inspiration, or the Four of Wands, which is lovely. And why is the Two of Voices, Two of Swords here? And we have the Chariot, card of Cancer. So you've got the Magician, card of Gemini, and the Chariot is a card of Cancer. They're your two main astrological influences. And how this reading works, Capricorn, if you haven't watched my videos before, is this is the beginning of the month, beginning of February, through to the middle, through to the end of February here. Probably around the time of the full moon in Virgo, at the end of the month. So you're starting the month off with these two lovely cards. The Six of Materials, or the Six of Earth, and the Four of Inspiration. So you're starting the month off on a high note here with these two cards. And the Six of Earth is about giving and receiving with loved ones, and generosity, and maybe even helping out those less fortunate when this card comes up, or just helping out your friends with something as well. And it could also be a special gift with the Six of Materials. And of course the Four of Inspiration is the Twin Flame card, the Twin Flame energy, which bodes well for romance and meeting your soul partner if you're single. And there could be a celebration. There could be a celebration of some sort with the Four of Inspiration as well. And that might be why there's a lot of giving and receiving going on. But being a four is also about stability and security, the home and family, and enjoying well-earned rewards with them. And there's a lot of feminine energy here in this Four of Wands card. In the traditional Four of Wands, there's a couple and their children standing outside under an arbor of four wands. But here there's a lot of feminine energy, so it could be getting together with your soul tribe here, or meeting some new people, or widening your social circle. And it could be also a great time for romance with this Two of Cups here. is a traditional romance card, and you have a Venus conjunct with Jupiter aspect early February. So this card would be representing that for sure, and it basically means that you'll be lucky in love and attractive to those around you and popular. And Venus also rules beauty, art and prosperity, finances, money, that sort of thing. So you could benefit in any of these areas as well. And you might get some good news. You might get some good news about love or money. And I'm getting the message to accept any gifts with grace and just to be in the flow, Capricorn, early February. And then you have the Four of Voices, or Four of Swords. So I feel this is basically following your bliss here, Capricorn, with the Four of Voices. And maybe indulging in some self-care, zoning out after all this partying you might have been doing. And you might be doing some soul searching and awakening ancient wisdom here. And finding her inner light shining out. And there's nothing like a bit of romance to make us feel this way in our bliss. And you might be connecting with the divine and the universal consciousness when this card comes up. That's the deeper meaning for it. Depending on your beliefs, in the traditional Four of Swords, he is lying in the church with his hands in the prayer position. And this card probably represents around the time of the new moon in Aquarius on the 11th of February, or leading up to it. And of course the new moon is a great time for manifestation. That's probably why the magicians come up here. Because new moons can bring about new beginnings and open doors for us that we previously thought were closed. And there's definitely a door opening for you here, Capricorn. And the Magician is the card of Gemini, and it's coming up here because you have the Sun and Neptune in your third house of communication from the 19th of February. And this third house is ruled by Gemini and the planet Mercury, so you might come up with some fantastic ideas that you want to share with friends and family and colleagues around this time. Or any plans or projects that might have been delayed during the Mercury retrograde can now go ahead. And the Magician says that you have the power to bring some of your dreams to life here. And things will probably just fall into place as if by magic mid to late February. And I'm getting the message that you'll be able to rise above challenges with ease here. Especially with the Chariot here, number 7, clarifying the Two of Voices. And the Two of Voices can be a difficult decision or some sort of stalemate situation with someone, maybe a Cancer. Seeing the Chariot has come up here, and you might need to be the one to take control of the situation here, Capricorn, with the Chariot, and bring opposing forces into line. Because if she doesn't control the horses here, they're just going to run amok and wreak havoc. And her solar plexus is activated here as well, which is our power center for our self-confidence and self-esteem. And you are also known for your willpower, Capricorn, but try to be a bit more like Cancer, the Cancer sign, and show your sensitive side. And what this situation will be different for all of you, being a general reading, and it could be something happening at work, or it could be a personal matter, but whatever the situation, it's usually someone's feelings have been hurt with the Two of Voices, or their ego bruised a little bit. And rather than face the situation, they just freeze you out, or they walk off in a huff like this one here, decide to go their own way. And this often happens in families when not everyone can agree on something. And if you want to bring things back into balance, you might need to be the one to take control here, Capricorn, as I said before. And I'm getting a strange message that you want to declutter your home and get rid of some old stuff, but a loved one doesn't want to part with the stuff, and so you're having it's strange the things we argue about, isn't it? So you might be having a falling out about that. And if this applies to you, you'll know we call them bowerbirds in Australia, hoarders. And there's been a lot of trouble where I live here at the units with one next door. There was a hoarder, and there was a terrible mess in there when he moved out. But anyway, continue on. And then for the end of February, it looks like you're ending February on a high note as well, with you have both the Muse of Materials and the Muse of Emotions here. So some lucky energy in financial, monetary matters, and love with the Muse of Emotions, and balance. A lot of balance coming back in. Are very balanced, these Muse cards. And here with the Muse of Materials, it can be a prosperous new path opening up for you, Capricorn, around the end of February. And it could be different for all of you what it is. It could be your dream job, or a promotion, or your dream home, all that sort of thing. But you're seeing the way forward clearly here, and you're quite optimistic about the future with this card. And you do have Jupiter, which is the planet of luck and expansion, in a trine with your North Node late February. So I think this card is representing that. And so your income may get some sort of boost around this time, which is always good news, isn't it? And you also have a lovely full moon in your fellow earth sign Virgo at the end of the month, in your expansive ninth house of adventurous activities and higher learning, that sort of thing, higher wisdom. So you could also be planning some travel. And the Muse of Emotions promises great things for your love relationships. You might meet your soulmate, and you did get that twin flame energy of the Four of Wands before. And you might decide to take a relationship to the next level and move in together, or even get married, that sort of thing. And it promises more balance, harmony and happiness in all of your relationships. And it's also a message to open your heart to the new when this card comes up. So, starting and ending February on a high note there, Capricorn. So yours is probably one of the best readings for the month so far, and I've only got the fire signs to go. So to finish off your reading, I'm going to get you some Lover's Oracle cards for Capricorn for February. And you have this one, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And this one. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And then this one. Let there be closeness between you, but also always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So they're your messages for February, Capricorn. I hope you received some guidance from that. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It greatly supports the channel. And have a great month. Bye for now.